So I think I might start doing little Sunday recaps of what I learned in church. I think that sounds cool, actually. Especially if it relates to my life. So today we learned about godly and worldly sorrow. Worldly sorrow leads to death. I think that's in Second Corinthians, verse 7, 8, 9, something like that. Godly sorrow and worldly sorrow. And the way that godly sorrow comes into your life is by repenting. Because if you ask for forgiveness, which is completely different than feeling sorry for someone, right? Feeling sorry and asking for forgiveness just comes off a completely different way. And not a lot of people do it like that. And that's kind of like an insight that I had, because I've definitely made some mistakes in the past with relationships where I'm like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, right? And it almost comes off kind of backhandish, because it doesn't really validate their feelings or validate emotions. So it comes off a little bit, I don't know, almost arrogant, I guess I could say. Maybe that's not the right word, but yeah. And then that's going on that would be worldly sorrow, and then the godly sorrow would come from repenting, from asking for forgiveness in the way that I was just talking about, like not now, but like before the feeling sorry for yourself. Because if you frame an apology like, will you forgive me for, it almost forces you to take accountability and ownership for what you did. So it's like a healing process almost. And it just pushes down that pride you might have, that ego you might have, to not really care about the other person. And I feel like accountability is so rare these days, man. The example that I would use is men and women just fighting, or like trying to prove who's right. Even in regular friendships, just trying to prove who's right to get that one up on someone. It's like, haha. I don't like that. I might still do it every now and then for that temporary pleasure, right? Temporary rush of dopamine that you might get, the satisfaction, the validation that you might get. But it doesn't last, and it doesn't really push down affirm the empowerment that you're trying to feel from actually taking responsibility. So that was nice to hear. It was nice to hear. Because there's not a lot of people that know how to take accountability these days. So, I don't want to make these too long either. So I might just leave it there. I don't know what really much to kind of keep going on, but if you have something that has been weighing you down in terms of making you feel discouraged, depressed, stuck, it's probably coming from you not taking accountability for your decisions or for your actions. Like, you just start to get that resentment. You know what I mean? And resentment is never a good feeling in relationships and friendships. That's where the need for trying to be right leads you to resentment. You lose that battle and you're left feeling like, man, like you're almost just kind of battling with yourself. You don't really want to be stuck in that. So that's something to think about. A little Sunday message. Hope you guys got out to church. Wish you guys the best. Thank you again for still watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys so much. I'm up to like 250 subscribers or something. Almost plus 100 since I started uploading again in late December. So I appreciate you guys. And hope you guys have a good week. I don't know how much. I'm going to try to upload 2 times a week, maybe 3. Or I don't know. I really don't know my schedule right now. So if you like it, if you like the random videos, I will try to at least put 1 or 2 out of every week. So let me know. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me on this journey. Y'all take care.